So the only other kind of equation of a line thing that you're going to get would be to possibly find the equation of a perpendicular bisector. Now, I put this in as kind of a separate little piece of notes here just because this one involves you finding a little bit more stuff than the other ones do. Okay, so you will have to find not only the slope, but you'll have to find the midpoint because that's what the line's going to go through. So you will need to find the slope of the segment. Now, maybe it gives it to you. Maybe you have to do a little bit of work on a graph, all right, to find the slope and make sure that your new slope is going to be perpendicular. So let's say you calculated the slope and you got 2/3. That means you would need a perpendicular slope of -3/2. 3/2, not 3/3. -3/2. Make sure you're careful with that. And then the next thing is that you're going to need the midpoint, all right, because your new line will go through this point. So then it's the perpendicular bisector. That's going to be your point. So these are possibly the most complicated ones you can have to come into contact with just because of how much work you're going to have in the lead up, but they're still the same thing. You find the slope, you find the point, you plug it into the equation, okay? And then maybe you'll have to solve it for y. These don't come up all that often, so they actually aren't going to be in this file until the very, very end. So when you go through and do this stuff, focus on the stuff in the beginning, and then when you feel comfortable with those kind of equations, then try a couple of the perpendicular bisectors. But those are like the top level of understanding how to do one of these.